Hey everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I know I haven't been around for a couple days. I've been spending time with my son and his kids, my grandkids, having a great time. Hey y'all, I'm back. Tiffany called me. Anyways, I came home. The kids flew to Jamaica this morning, and I got Kirkland to school. She had a big project. You remember the projects that are on the foam board? She did a project on the Native Indians. It was really cool. She's so smart. She is. She's so smart. Made a teepee covered in cow's hide. Made a pond with blue beads, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, she did a great job. And of course, Mama helped her. But I helped her get it to school this morning. And when I got to the school, perfect timing, her bestie had her project. So they both carried their projects into the school. It was kind of cool. She's growing up so fast, y'all. Maturing. They mature so much younger today. Gunner's going to be 7 on the 30th, but his birthday party is on the 25th. Look, y'all, I'm doing it. I finally figured it out. Well, I had some help with Olga. So it's got like puffs, but her puffs were different. But it's okay. It's all good. So, but yeah, there's a couple mistakes, but nobody's gonna know the mistakes but me. They're on the corners, the mistakes. It's on this side. I didn't do this wide enough, but I changed it up here, so it's gonna be a little bit different. So these first 2 squares, 4 squares, whatever, are not correct, but the rest of it will be okay. So, well, that's the plan. That is the plan, but I'm so excited that I get to, I think the other blanket, I think the squares were more long. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's the baby blanket. Georgie had a great time with Dolly. Miss Little Stitch, snort, snort. That dog, and she loves me. Lick, 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 lick. She snorts like a little pig. It's insane. She makes all kinds of weird noises. So, but I haven't finished the cat. I haven't done a lot of crocheting, y'all. I've just been resting my back, and my back is feeling somewhat a little bit better. I've started keeping packages in the new building. The building's finished, but I'm a little worried I'm not going to have enough room for the blankets in there, so I started moving them in my room, my new shed. So that may, Boggy blankets are going to be first, but I am going to do my shelves to kind of make it a room behind me for all the blankets and packages. I think part of the problem with my back is the mailman comes, I pick up the packages, I put them in the building over here. Sometimes they get put in here, but usually they get put in the building over here, and then Wednesday afternoon I get all the packages and I bring them around and carrying them up the steps and bring them in here, you know, and I do them 1 or 2 at a time. I do have a dolly. Sometimes these boxes don't want to stay on a dolly, you know, so I get them in here most of the time by myself. The last couple times Tiff has helped me, but I don't know if she helped me last time. She might have a little bit, but anyways, and so then I unbox them, okay, and bag them up. So I get rid of the boxes, I throw them out there, And then before I go to bed at night, I stack all the boxes. I try to, you know, put them inside each one another. And I usually load them onto my dad's trailer. And then he takes them out to the burn pile. But he didn't have his trailer over here, so the other night I put him in the back of my truck. After I did that, I had to carry all these bags into the other room. Because you can't, I don't have enough room in here to keep them in here. And I was looking at that room and I'm like, oh my God, I almost got one whole side filled. So, I think we got more blankets than we got last year. We're gonna have more blankets, which is fine. But so what I did today, I told the mailman while I was gone, I said, please throw the packages in the new building. I showed him the new building. He threw most of them in there today. He set them outside here anyways. So packages are going in there, and I'm going to do the unboxing in there, and that's less carrying, you know what I mean? I'm going to bag them up in there and just slide them across the room. I'm not even going to carry them to another room. I think that'll be better, and I think I probably will have enough room. I'm just not going to probably be able to bring all the yarn that I wanted just yet. So I'm gonna, we'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear, you know. But I'm going to take all the black bags in this building because my dad's got to get that ceiling fixed. I'm gonna drag them into the new building, and everything will be in that new building. So less dragging, less carrying. You know what I mean? It wasn't opening the boxes, showing the blankets, wasn't what was the back killer. The back killer is moving them from one place to another. You know, those bags are giant. This way, I can just slide it across the room. So, and somebody asked me, you know, can I get help? I haven't asked for help. If I feel we get near the time where I need help, yeah, I have other people helping me. I'll ask for help. But everybody's doing their job when it comes to Boggy. You know, everybody can only do so much. Somebody had made a comment, why don't I have so-and-so do this or that? And you don't know anybody's circumstances. You don't know if they have the room. You don't know what they do. One of the ladies takes care of her husband, and she does not have the room in her home to keep Boggy blankets. She has a very small yarn room, and the rest of her house is pretty full. It's just her and her husband. Lynette, she's on the highway. You know, she absolutely has no room. Billie, the Crafty Floridian, absolutely cannot do what I do. She's not physically capable of doing it, you know, and the other ladies may not be capable of doing it, you know, but if I feel I need help, I will put out I need help, and I know there are people out there that will help me. That is here in Florida. So for those of you that, well, there was a comment, and I don't want people to get upset, because this is all a positive thing, and I want to keep it that way. I hate drama. If I need help, I'll ask for help. But I thank you for being concerned. But you know, I didn't realize I would be in the predicament I'm in, you know, a year ago. Well, yeah, I kind of did, but I didn't think it completely through, you know. I thought I would still probably be in my home, if not a new home, but things didn't work out that way. And I'm here in an RV taking care of my parents in their front yard, and opening blankets here in my camper, and I'm putting them in an air-conditioned building outside. But that's going to change. It's going to be in my new building, and everything's going to be unboxed in my new building on Wednesday. The internet seems to be working in there. I just gotta I gotta set up a table. I just gotta, you know, it shouldn't be too difficult to set up the table. It's one of those tables that I call them like hospital tables. You know, you can lift them. So, but yeah, I got a couple of those. So, one to work off, and because I didn't, and they weren't real expensive, until I figure out what I'm gonna do. You know, do I want to buy a desk? You know, I'm not sure what I want to do, what I need. I need to see what I need. I have a printer here, and that printer's heavy, and so I need a place for the printer. And I think it's going to be fine. I want to show you something my mom got me. It's a rug, but I think I could use it for a mouse pad. But look, it says this is our life, our story, our home, and that's supposed to be me, Georgie. My mom got that for me. That's sweet. So, I hear Dad. He's playing in the rain. He's probably out there at his shop. He's been grumpy here lately. He must not be feeling good. I think he definitely has back issues, more so than I do. So, but I've been trying to lose weight also, y'all. I've been eating a little bit. I'm back. Tiffany keeps calling me and interrupting. Anyways, she'll be calling again. She's wanting me to go to Ocala with her. Ocala's about 20 minutes from me. So, anyways, getting back to everything, I'm doing okay. And, you know, so I don't want you guys to get upset or worry about me. My back is feeling better today. In particular, it's doing much better. I have 25 boxes and like 14 bags, just to let you know, for Wednesday night. We may have to break those up into different evenings. So, you know, last week everybody's like, yeah, you know, I thought maybe I opened too many boxes. It's not really opening the boxes as it is taking them and moving them from where they need to be. You know, moving them in here to, you know, to share them, but actually holding them up, that's not painful to me so much as by the time I get them all in here, my back's hurting already. You know, that kind of thing. So this way, if they're all in one room, all I got to do is just open them and put them in a bag. So, and the room is ready to do. So, yeah, there's a couple things I'd like to do to the room, but it can wait until Boggy's done. So, and I think we're going to be okay. I believe we have enough room. And like I said, if I don't, I'm going to call out for help for those that are in Florida. So, you know, and then some people are like, well, why don't we send them to Boggy? I want to make sure that they are shared with the world. I think it's real important that people, because if we don't share, nobody's going to know. We got to spread the word, you know, about the blankets so that we can grow, because they're going to always need blankets. You know? Okay, Tiffany called me. We have to leave. So this video is going to be very short. But we're on a mission, okay? I think I told you guys I was thinking about getting a mobile home. You know, we're talking about building, mobile home. I haven't sold my home yet, that kind of stuff. But this RV, nice and roomy in here. The bedroom has no storage. No drawers for my clothes. So I don't know. I may just upgrade my RV and wait till the sale of the house, because it could sell tomorrow. We got to paint the house. There's stuff that needs to be done to the house so that we can get the money we want for the house, and realistically, so it needs to be painted and cleaned up, you know, and staged. Anyways, I don't want to be in a rush And my kids' biggest concern is, do I want to live out here forever on the farm? Because I've never really, I grew up out here, but really I've never stayed out here long. So they're really concerned about that. So I may just upgrade to maybe a fifth wheel with a nice size room. And Alexa and her husband, they have a really nice one, and it has a second bedroom. Not large, but a second bedroom. That, you know, you guys know me and all my crap, but you know, my yarn has a house in High Springs until it sells. So, but some of it's coming over here. Yeah, and the room is ready for Boggy Blankets and showing Boggy Blankets, and I think things are going to be okay. I just have to roll with the punches in life. So, because, you know, I am still married, and I think everybody would be happier if I didn't build. They want me to build a house, and they want me to build it after everything's over. So, anyways, I'm going to get off of here because Tiffany wants to show me something in Ocala. And I may or may not share it with you. I don't know. We'll see. She's a great daughter. Yeah, my kids have been wonderful. My kids have been here for me. They're wonderful. So, yeah. And most of you know what's been going on in my world. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay. And I've lost 5 pounds, so hopefully that'll help my back pain. I swear it's my weight too. So my goal is to lose about 20 pounds. I've done it before. But yeah, I got on the scale and I almost fainted. I'm like, what? But yeah, sitting here depressed, stuff in my face. I put on some weight. So, all right. Anyways, she's turning out really nice. And there's Tiffany. That was fast. You didn't give me 10 minutes, y'all. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. All right. Say hi and bye.
Hi and bye.
I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.